These cases, they are connected.
We might have a serial killer on our hands.
2025 is absolutely crushing it with some of the most twisted, brilliant crime series we've seen in years. With the return of some superstars like Jensen Ackles in Countdown, and the incredible success of other TV shows like The Waterfront, which became the most watched English-language TV series on Netflix's weekly chart with 8.3 million views in its first 4 days. Today, I am here to talk about these 2 shows and 4 others. What makes them stand out from the endless sea of cop shows, and why you should watch them now. Without further ado, let's jump straight in. The first series today is Smoke, a crime series where the detective and the expert hunting the same criminals can barely stand each other.
What crime would that be? Or what crime do you think he'd be capable of?
In this series, we have Taron Egerton. You may know him from Kingsman movie series or Blackbird. Here he plays the role of an arson investigator who unwillingly teams up with a police detective to investigate and stop 2 arsonists. But it's not just about catching the bad guys. The series creates this claustrophobic atmosphere where smoke isn't just literal, it's metaphorical. Everyone's hiding something. What follows is plenty of secrets being revealed and twists and turns that will keep you engaged and entertained. The 2 leads have this incredible tension because they approach the same case from completely different angles, and neither fully trusts the other. The series is an adaptation from the true crime podcast Firebug, so you know the foundation is solid. It will absolutely keep you watching if you are a fan of the crime genre. Ladrones, La Tiara de Santa Agata premiered on Disney Plus on June 13th and got a decent success so far.
Todo estaba medido al milímetro, salvo un pequeño detalle. Un ladrón nunca debe enamorar.
The story follows Amber, who is literally described as one of the world's most brilliant thieves. After a failed heist in Las Vegas, she's planning her comeback, and it's massive. We're talking about stealing the Santa Agata tiara, a jaw-dropping €240 million piece of jewelry. Amber has been infiltrating the Villegas family for 3 years, working as their governess while secretly preparing for the ultimate score. If you are a fan of the famous Ocean's 11 film or La Casa de Papel series, this series is similar, with some unique action flavor added to the scene. The next series is less fictional and more related to true crime stories. The Gringo Hunters follows a specialized Mexican police unit in Tijuana. Think of them as the ultimate bounty hunters with badges. They're specifically trained to track down US fugitives who fled across the border, thinking Mexico would be their safe haven. It's inspired by real events. We follow this elite unit as they hunt down everyone from murderers to white-collar criminals. But the real tension comes from what's happening within their own ranks. There's corruption, there are moral dilemmas, and there's this constant question of who you can actually trust. It's a Mexican-American series that gives us the other side of the story we rarely see. Have you heard about the crime series that just hit Prime Video with a perfect 100% on Rotten Tomatoes? It's Billard, a crime series about Detective Renee Ballard, who's been given the impossible task of leading a brand new cold case division.
We might have a serial killer on our hands.
We have 14 victims now. That's 14 families waiting for answers.
While everyone else is chasing fresh leads, Ballard is diving deep into cases that have gone cold, forgotten victims who deserve justice. You think it's boring, right? I thought the same till I found this isn't just about dusty old files. Ballard plunges into a web of murder and corruption as she hunts a ruthless serial killer and uncovers a sinister police conspiracy. Here is why I think this crime series is different from others. The cases themselves are brilliantly interconnected. Just when you think you've figured out the pattern, the series throws you a curveball that connects to something much bigger and more sinister. All 10 episodes dropped on Amazon Prime Video on July 9th, so you can binge the entire first season right now. Next series is the one we talked about in the intro, The Waterfront. The story about the Buckley family. They've built a fishing empire in North Carolina that's been their livelihood for generations.
$10 million worth of cocaine and opiates.
You realize we've crossed a line. There's no coming back from this.
But here's the brutal reality. Their world is crumbling, the family business is on the brink of collapse, and desperate times call for desperate measures. Then we have Harlan Buckley, played by the incredible Holt McCallany from Mindhunter. He's the family patriarch who owns the local restaurant, the port, and vast stretches of land. Now Harlan faces an impossible choice: watch everything his family built disappear, or dive back into the dangerous world of drug trafficking his father once owned. It will surprise you how far this family will go to survive. The series is a combination of Ozark and Outer Banks, but it's based on real events that happened in North Carolina. So if you're all about those cartel and mafia TV shows, this one will keep you glued to your screen long enough. Our last series is Countdown, a pulse-pounding thriller that's got everyone talking, and here's exactly why you need this on your watch list.
Foreign players planning a Chernobyl-level event here in Los Angeles. Nobody.
In this show, Jensen Ackles trades his supernatural hunting days for an LAPD badge as Detective Mark Meacham. And when a Department of Homeland Security officer gets murdered in broad daylight, right out in the open, Meacham gets pulled into something way bigger than a typical homicide case. We're talking about an internal war. What I mean is like secret task forces, undercover agents from every branch of law enforcement, and a conspiracy in every corner. Every episode in this series ramps up the stakes as this covert team discovers that one murder was just the tip of an iceberg that could sink millions of innocent lives. Trust me, this one deserves its spot among the year's must-watch crime thrillers. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next one. In the meantime, you can watch my video here about the top 6 thriller crime series. It will blow your mind. See you in the next one.